All right, talk to you in just a bit, Darby. But that rain continues to come down in some parts of the area. With the risk of flooding comes the chances for water rescues.
We have 4029's Robert Suhr with a look at how emergency crews are preparing. Robert.
Hey, Allison, good evening to you. That's right. I spoke with 3 different fire companies across Benton County today. They all pretty much had the same message, and that was, you know, it is raining. It is Arkansas. We do have some flooding that happens in the spring. Use common sense when you're out on the roads. But if you do get yourself into a situation where you need rescued, well, crews do have the tools to make that happen. It's springtime in Arkansas, which means the chances of heavy flooding rains, as May is the wettest month of the year. And because of that, emergency crews need to stay ahead of the storm. I swung by several fire departments across Benton County that specialize in swiftwater rescues, one of those being the Siloam Springs Department, where Deputy Chief John Venata told me today was actually another training day for their crews.
So we have a monthly exercise for our special operations team, and one of the things that they cover is swiftwater rescues, and today was their monthly training day, and partially because it's that time of year, they did cover swiftwater rescues today. So they were out at the Siloam Springs Kayak Park this morning doing swiftwater rescue. He
says typically they have to perform a few rescues a year, especially in the Illinois River, so their teams are always ready. Not far away in Centerton, Deputy Chief John Gavin tells me most of their responses involve drivers not using common sense.
People getting into water that they think they can make it through and cars stalling out. I mean, that makes up the majority of the calls, and those are usually between the Cave Springs and high flow areas.
I also stopped by the Rogers Fire Department and chatted with Deputy Chief Dusty Meredith, who tells me they can make water rescues sometimes without the boats.
We may not need the boats, we may just need people to walk out there, so all members have the proper equipment to enter the water if they see safe. So they could walk out actually and assist a citizen out of a vehicle. That happens pretty often.
And Allison, that was the main message today, was just to use common sense. Don't drive through the flooded roadways, and also stay away from those drainage culverts and those drainage ditches as well, so you don't put yourself into a situation where rescue crews will be needed to come help you out. In the meantime, we're live here in Rogers. Robert Suhr, 4029 News.